Hello, 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 and welcome to the Tech and Chill Show Unplugged. I'm your host, Ben, from the Lover of Tech channel, and of course, we are live. Yes, usually it is on a Monday night, but we have shifted it to a Tuesday night. Lots of different stuff coming about, late topics, other things happening with family, and just other commitments. But regardless, the show must go on, and we are pretty much going to be shifting it to the Tuesday night, 10 p.m. GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, UK time, and we are going to be talking about all things related to what looks like the first look at the Google Pixel Fold. I mean, for all intensive purposes, we're going to call it that for now. And boy, that is straight courtesy of the guys over at Front Page Tech. Mainly, obviously, Mr. John Prosser himself. We're going to look at that, and all credit to him. So anyone that's obviously going to be replaying, watching this back, there will be links in the description below for the direct credit to the Front Page Tech website, as well as the Front Page Tech YouTube channel, where it all happened. This was like yesterday, sometime around 4 p.m., 5 p.m. UK time. Boom, Monday, 14th. Pixel Fold. Oh, all the things that we were talking about when it came to the Pixel Ultra. Now we've got the Pixel Fold to worry about. Right. As Mr. Foldable himself, as Team Fold, I want to share my thoughts on it. And I've got some thoughts and opinions on just what the initial looks of it is based on these first renders. Now, again, please put the asterisks and disclaimer, because look, I ain't gonna lie, I'm part of Team Pixel. The guys over at Google, they do look after me. I don't have any inside information to confirm or say this is legit or not. Please, 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 please take everything that we're going to say with a big grain of salt in terms of what we're seeing. These are renders. We've not seen anything physical, and we're going to go through it and pretty much share our thoughts and opinions. But yeah, we are live. We're live. Definitely share it out on the socials. I appreciate everyone coming through tonight. It is a bit later, but if you've been able to make it, it really does mean a lot for you to be here. Whew, let's check into the chat and see who's in and who is here. We've got the man, the fire, the dragon, Mr. Jimmy Fire Dragon. What's good, Jimmy? Appreciate you as a regular and always here on time first. Really do appreciate your participation and your support when it comes to things all Lover of Tech related. How are we doing? We're doing great. Take your time, Ben. Appreciate it. I thought it was going to be a little bit later, but I think I kept it in within a good time. Yes, Johan, what's good? Yo. What is good? What is great? Hope you're well. Hope you are doing safe. You are safe during this time. We are live. Just tweeting it out. Just making sure that people join. Boom. Okay, we've got that in. So appreciate you being here, Johan, as per usual. Pat's Tech, what's good? Appreciate you being here, Pats. Thank you. The homie, Jeff himself, a.k.a. the digital slang, the man from Jersey. What's good, brother? Hope you're well. Hope you're safe during this time. And as always, thank you for joining tonight's Tech and Chill Show Unplugged. Wow, what we got? Where are we? Yes, Mr. Tech for your needs. What's good? Hope you are well. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're safe during this time as well. Concise Tech, what's good? Hope you're well. Thank you for being here. I think it's your first time on the Tech and Chill Show Unplugged. Appreciate it. It is on a Tuesday night, so maybe that's why we caught you here. But we usually do it 8 p.m. UK time, Monday night, every single time, as we can do. But sometimes things kind of, get shit. Bro, it's the live stream police after me, because I know there's a bit of like controversy whenever it comes of not doing live stream on your day. Yo, what's good? Yes, Mr. DJ himself, aka Zach Talks Tech in the house, also known as Zach Talks Pixel in the house. What's good, Zach? The man from Alberta, the man from Calgary. What's good, my man? Funny enough, my brother's here, so yeah. So 3 p.m. here, I can finish my day listening. Yes, you're going to be tuning in to the Unplugged session of the Tech and Chill Show on Lover of Tech. We are going to be talking about all things Pixel Fold, and we might actually talk about the iPhone Fold as well and what that could basically mean. And you're going to be here for an hour. We like to keep it an hour unless we do the special live review live streams where we're going to be here for a couple of hours. But for your normal Tech and Chill Show Unplugged, an hour stream is what we try and aim for, and we try and do. Boom. Yes, hey Jimmy Slang. Yes, Tech for your needs. What's good, Zag? The live stream police is a real thing. I just don't understand it. I get it, but it's like it's not that deep. He said the city name correctly. Of course, man. Of course, man. And 7 hours behind. Yes, Zach, what up? Slang, you can't stream now. Shout out to all my people that are in here, man. Giving it the live, giving it the energy. We've got 19 concurrent viewers so far, which I really do appreciate. It's a vibe. It's a nice one tonight. And as we like to always do, we are streaming in crispy 4K UHD. So if you've got the capacity, the device, and the bandwidth, make sure you select higher than 1080p. Go up to 1440p QHD, all the way up to 2160p 4K UHD for the crispiest live stream on Tech YouTube on a Tuesday night. I hope. Yes, definitely is something that I'm really, really enjoying. And please do give feedback and let me know if the video is good, as well as most importantly, the audio. I've tested and it should be all in nice and clear, and we should be pretty much good to go. Boom. Oh, boy. The Google Pixel Fold. Now, obviously, I've got a Pixel 7 Pro right here, and we do have the Pixel 7 in-house as well. Where's the Pixel 7? Man, I've got so many phones out and about, like I don't even know which one is which and which one's where. But mainly, I have been using the Pixel 7 Pro alongside my Galaxy Fold 4. These have been the two phones that I've been using, right? Personal number, in terms of personal number, personal WhatsApp, everything I do. And then the business line is in here as well. Everything I do business related to Lover of Tech Media, Lover of Tech as a channel, or anything business related. This is the number that I give out for anything business, logistics rating. And then personal is for personal stuff, so it's easy to differentiate. And you can see where this is coming to, right? What we're effectively being shown is these two being married and being given Google's vision and idea of what the Pixel Fold is be. Now, look, again, please, I want to put disclaimers out there. We are in rumor territory. We are in rumor territory at the moment. We are in a place where it's not confirmed. Unless Google come out on stage next year, I.O., around May, and do what they did with the Pixel 7 and the Pixel Watch, as well as the Pixel tablet, the 6A, they do all of that again. This is rumor territory. This is nothing confirmed, right? I'm going to address the question in there. What up, Lover of Tech? It's nice end of work day to pop up and have an awesome stream, and I appreciate that. T. Holler, appreciate you being here, man. It really means a lot, and it's really encouraging to have you all here so we can vibe and do this. Okay, so we have it here. Zach says, I have a serious question, Ben. Ben, do you think with a looming recession that the focus on a more budget conscious device might be a good pivot? Yeah, absolutely. That is the way to go. And this is where, I put it this way, I gave my mom an iPhone 12 when I went to see her in Regina, but she's also here as well, and she needs a separate phone for her business line. And I gave her a Pixel 6a because it just makes sense. It's the device that's really going to be doing it. That sub 400 category, especially sub 400 category, that is where really things need to be aced. And this is where I want Google to push the 7A to have a 90 hertz display and so many other different things. But on a serious note, it is where we need to be, right? It is where we need to be, and it's where I think the market share really needs to be focused on, in my personal opinion as well. So, serious question answered. Zach, yes. You're incredibly glitchy there for a few seconds for me. Yeah, apologies. My internet can be a bit tricky. Moving into a new place hopefully very soon. So yeah, won't be getting all these issues. Same, Jimmy. Yeah, the Pixel 6a is probably budget phone of the year, or even outright phone of the year. I think just because of the 60 hertz display, which I do want to see it move the way I do want to see a 90 hertz display. I think it was just given too much of a bad rep just because of the 60 hertz display, when in reality, how well it was optimized, it was fantastic. No one's talking about the Pixel 7. Yeah, we are talking about the Pixel 7. The Pixel 7 is goated. The Pixel 7 for $599 US and UK pounds is phone of the year. Yeah, it's part 2. Literally, it's a part 2 series. It's a 1-part series and a 2-part series for the Pixel 7 Pro and the Pixel 7 being phone of the year. And my review coming up, I'm addressing that straight away, just like I did in my commentary prior to, where I said I'm going to rattle some feathers and pretty much call both these phones the phone of the year. And it absolutely does that. So, yeah. Jimmy, it's just the Matrix. Nothing else here. All right. The man himself, the Lord Tech Z Tech Care. It's as always, don't be a little Tuesday. Greetings from Italy. Dude, I might join you in Italy. Yeah, we might be coming Italy for a day as a family. So I'll keep you posted where our location is. You might meet us there and see what's up, man. Bro, missing you a lot, man. Enjoy Italy. I saw the pictures of you being at the Colosseum as well as Milan and stuff. And enjoy, bro. Enjoy. Hopefully you have some fun on tonight's live stream while you are in Italia. Ooh, let's get this party started so we can really, really, really get into it. And it's just wow, 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 wow. Like I said, the Google Pixel Fold has leaked, and this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. John Prosser, what are you trying to do? You're trying to break the internet. Last year was the iPhone 15 before they even announced, you know, the iPhone 14 before they even announced fully the full 13. And now you're doing this with the Pixel Fold because you're trying to get a one-up on Google because obviously they were the ones taking charge and you didn't get to really do that with the Pixel 7. Whoa. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But what we've got here, and again, links will be in the description below. This is full credit to the guys over at Front Page Tech and what they're doing over here. And that's what we've got right here. That's what we've got right here. Exclusive. This is the Google Pixel Fold. Your first look. It's big. It's beautiful. Ooh. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Wow. Like I said, my two daily phones that I've been using has been these two right here. It's been these two, and these two devices have literally been what's been taken over. You know, I'm basically being shown a marriage between the Pixel 7 Pro and also the Galaxy Fold 4. Ooh. But with some interesting additions and changes that really does look like, yeah, okay, this is something that's really popping. Have a look at it. Right, and already the first thing I'm seeing that is really making me happy, the form factor and the outer display. I've said this that the foldable form factor needs to be a marriage of what we've seen with the Find M form factor, and then what we've got with the Fold 4 form factor, and then what we've got the Vivo X Fold form factor, an XL model, a Plus model, and then a standard size model. Find N, standard size. Galaxy Fold 4, Plus model. And then the Find X5, the Find X Fold being the Ultra model or XL model, right? They are going XL on this one. They're going Ultra on this one. That form factor and that outer cover display looks legit like a proper 19:9, 20:9 aspect ratio display, and I am here for it. Don't get me wrong, Samsung. I appreciate what you've done with the Fold 4, making the outer cover display much more usable. But this is what we want, right? An unapologetically big. It's just that this is it. The inner display even looks as good as 7.8 inches to 8 inches, based on a much more 4:3 aspect ratio as well. But the outer cover display, with how thin the bezels are being displayed and looked at, ooh, and then even looking at the rear camera, look at the rear camera. The rear camera, it has got that design identity that is of what they did with the Pixel 7 Pro. But this has me feeling like this is the metamorphosis of what we should be seeing for the Pixel 8 series camera, right? So you could probably see that it looks like there's a speaker. I don't know whether that's a speaker, but there's an evolution of it where you can see what they've done with the two camera in a single pill and the periscope camera in a separate pill for differentiation, especially from the Pixel 6 series and also the Pixel 7 series, right? But to have the pro level camera in already with hopefully what is the 5x zoom or maybe a 6x zoom, this is such a good look and I like it. It's polished, it's raised, and it's got the razivity with a curve that's in it as well. This is looking good. The volume rocker, the power button, still prefer it the other way around, but again, that's just personal preference. Obsidian, no. Get the snow. Yeah, this is looking nice. This is looking nice. This is looking the business. They are going with the Vivo X Fold XL form factor from what I'm seeing, and the biggest indication is that outer cover display. The biggest indication is that outer cover display. Yeah. Yeah. This is all right. Now, obviously, again, another disclaimer. What these guys are saying in terms of front page tech is that they've seen it with their sources, but obviously to protect their sources without revealing them, they do a live render of it, a full live render of it. And here's what we're seeing. Apparently, it's going to be like around $1,800, which sounds about correct. Apparently it's meant to be set to be released around May 2023 next year, which is going to be around my birthday. Yeah, it's kind of mad. It's kind of mad what we're seeing here. And this was obviously the original video that we saw in terms of the publication and the post 14th, which is on a Monday. Today's a Tuesday on the 15th. And if we go here, this is what we're seeing in terms of what Mr. Prosser dropped at Front Page Tech. And if we full screen it, again, full credit to him. If we see it right here, this is what we're seeing right now. And boy, I gotta say, the power button doubles up as a fingerprint sensor as well from what was being mentioned. The Pixel Fold, again, trademarks of names to be considered, but this is what we're seeing. And I'm all over that Obsidian. No, forget Obsidian. Unless they do a matte finish, I'm all over that snow color. I'm done with the glossy from Google. I don't want to see glossy phones from Google anymore. This, from what I'm seeing, boy, this is nuts. This is nuts. Obviously, that's the millimeter wave antenna. Again, this is reaction and obviously for commentary purposes. I ain't stealing this content. Go watch Front Page Tech to get, and for the laughs as well. Like Prosser will make you laugh. You see, the hinge looks smooth. It looks like it's a more of a gapless design from what I'm seeing here. Yeah, it looks more gapless. It looks more symmetrical. There's less of a bowing in the middle. Give me a look at Google. Let's put it this way, yeah. And my birthday in May. I'm doing my birthday in May, and if this is a legit product, like forget the ultra, like give me this in the snow, in the white color, whatever you're gonna call it. I'm down. I mess with this. This is a flipping vibe. Whew. Boy. This is a big one. Imagine. These two are gonna have a kid, people. These two devices are about to give birth. And boy, I'm all for it as a major. I've openly said this, that if I wasn't in such a privileged and fortunate position that I've still fairly worked hard for to get to pretty much have access to a brand new smartphone to review and daily test every 6 weeks to 2 months, let me have a foldable and call it a day. But you see, the situation I'm in right now is that as much as I'm used to One UI and Samsung's version of Android that I've been used to for so many years, since using the Pixel 7 specifically with the improvements that they've put into it as my main personal phone, right? And yes, I still got the fold on the left. As my personal, I've not only come to really respect Google's vision and user experience of the Pixel experience, but it's slowly becoming my guilty pleasure favorite version of Android. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the foldable form factor. I love One UI. One UI is a powerhouse. Like, being able to force multitasking on all the apps, like Instagram, for example, which isn't supported in general. You can't do that on the Pixel. Good lock extension, Dex in terms of the desktop experience, the level of multitasking that you can do in terms of the gestures, S Pen support. You name it. One UI is so feature packed that even I forget what features are available in One UI that I can utilize and use for myself, right? And it makes it a very, 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 very compelling, operating system to be on. But on a system level, in terms of fluidity, speed, smoothness, and consistency, on a system level across the board, the Pixel experience is on point. Gboard on the Pixel, especially with the G2, oh my goodness. Next level good. The haptics, some, if not arguably the best tuned on an Android phone right now, right? The keyboard typing experience is magic, predictable in terms of just the auto correction, the grammar correction, the typing experience, the voice to text, the transcribe of your voice notes in the Google Pixel Messages app, the features that you get with the Google Photos when it comes to unblur, magic erase. Need I go on? I've really come to not just respect it, but I'm just so glued to it so much more than I expected before. That wow, I want that. 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 And it's almost like Google's own answer of what the Google Play edition or the Google or Pixel edition of what a foldable is meant to be. But that's there where the problem is. The software. I know Google made a big deal about Android 12L and obviously what we're benefiting from in terms of what we're seeing right now with Android 13. But man, this is where One UI really does win. Let me tell you in terms of the advanced lab features that you're getting that really brute force the tablet experience. And then on top of that, with what you get in terms of the continuation from the outer display into the inner display, as well as obviously what you're getting with how can I put it? What you're getting with Good Lock as an extension to really help push through those apps, as well as advanced features in labs. Those apps that don't support multitasking, continuation that well, the taskbar, where Android base level falls short in terms of tablet and large screen optimization, One UI really picks up the slack. My biggest point of concern, my biggest point of concern is for sure the system level optimization with app continuation, app optimization. Obviously less for the outer display, because again, this is looking like we are pretty much having this level of display for the outer cover display, which I'm all for. Then that means they don't really need to worry about the optimization. What then happens is when you open it up to that near enough 8-inch tablet folding screen form factor that's in there, right? Scalability in terms of how the apps work, and then the continuation in between. Are Google going to be going the extra mile to enable these type of advanced lab features, or are we meant to be getting what is going to be a more seamless out-of-the-box experience where you don't need to do the stuff that's done on One UI, where you have to toggle things on, enable things, and screen size scaling, and what can continue and what can't, and having a different home screen for the outer display than for the inner display? What then happens to the camera experience? Is there going to be a much more seamless way to use your outer display with the camera, as well as the outer display with your rear camera in there? Because there's some frustrations when it comes to the Fold 4, the button to use to switch and use your cover display with your selfie of the main. So many things to consider, right? So many things to consider. So you really, it begs to differ that this is the part where I'm thinking it might not be what we think. It might not be what we think, because you have to understand how much more goes into software, not just based on the large screen form factor, but the continuation of apps and how apps scale and behave on a native level. And when they don't, what's the fallback? What's the fallback? That's where I'm really looking at this, and I'm worried that on a system level, even Android 13, as good as great as Android 13 is, I'm just worried on a large screen form factor, even with the commitments that they've showcased with Android 12L at I/O and what we're getting into. That's my only point of concern. Apart from that, how is it looking? It's looking if we get 95% of this at least in form factor, and even the bezels end up being a little bit thicker than expected, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. And I come against this argument as someone that uses a Fold, having an outer cover display on the same level as what we have with our traditional solid state phones, right, isn't gonna make me enjoy my foldable any less, right? It isn't. The whole foldable experience is about giving me the option and the flexibility to use the phone how I want to without crippling certain things and pushing me to the other side, right? The cameras look to be on a pro level straight away on it. The form factor looks to be unapologetically on the XL side of things rather than the plus form factor of what you're getting with the Fold 4. I'm down for that. And then obviously it will benefit from that aspect ratio and form factor of what Oppo did with the Find N, which is more of the normal size like you get with the normal Galaxy S22, while you've got the S22 Plus as well as the S22 Ultra. You see, this is where I'm coming from in terms of what they're doing in a form factor. Google are going for the Ultra XL model when it comes to their foldable form factor, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm seriously here for it. If this really does get pulled off, and it looks like if it's going to be released for May, this is where we're going to see it. We're going to see it at I/O 2023. Please, I would love to be in New York for that. And if that does become the case, then boy, this is a big deal for them to go for that sector and that segment, because that is a gap. And then on top of that, availability. Are Google going to be second in line to follow the mass availability on a more global scale with what we're getting with foldables, with what Samsung are doing, compared to the other manufacturers that are doing it, which fine, Honor with their Magic V foldable, or Vivo with theirs, or Huawei with theirs. They are region locked. Even Xiaomi, you cannot get them globally. So it nullifies any fact. It nullifies absolutely any fact that whatever they're doing is better than what Samsung are doing, whether it be thinner, with no flex hinge, with no IP support, whether it's a larger form factor, which is what we want, but still the software is nowhere near as polished when it comes to continuation, scaling for apps, as well as multitasking and brute forcing fallbacks on certain apps and certain things that are not supported while still having S Pen support, right? I know Google are not going to go software, raw features deep like what Samsung will do. They're just not. But could they be second in line to make sure that their software experience and their idea of the Pixel experience for foldables really shine through? On top of it being really something that shines through, are they going to really nail it in terms of more of a global access and availability, especially in the Western market, and not being region locked compared to the competition, which really then puts the heels on what Samsung are doing by offering something that's more unique in the fact that they are going for the XL form factor and how they could actually pitch it, giving you that experience of what you've been used to this. Just imagine getting this, but with the ability to transform it into your 8-inch close to tablet, not your TV remote. This is near enough a TV remote candy bar form factor, not this, but in tablet form, but with Google software, where on the system level, the level of smoothness and consistency that you get, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I don't really like doing leak videos as such, but you know what? I rock with it on live streams. I might do a live reaction, but I just don't have enough information for me to really go in there and just lean into it balls deep. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. But I feel like for live stream discussion, just putting it out there again, just to protect myself, this is rumor mill. Yes, we've seen what is alleged leaked renders of the alleged Google Pixel Fold. Fine, cool. Maybe May next year. But I'll say this and I'll say this now. Boy, these two are having a baby and it's the Pixel Fold. I want it. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, let's jump into the comments and see what's good. The Pixel 7 is such a value king. Yeah, absolutely. I would say probably the one that's more of a value king has to be the Pixel 6a. But I do agree that the Pixel 7 is considering your base model Galaxy S22 is £769 in the UK, and then 599 for the Pixel 7. Yeah, I'm with you. And let's not even talk about the iPhone 14, right? The iPhone 14 compared to the Pixel 7 in terms of just the cost difference, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like £849 compared to 599 in the UK. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I do agree. You think it will be real? I have many doubts. I have more doubts in a Google Pixel Ultra than a Pixel Fold. Let me just put it that way. Square Breaker. Let me just put it that way. Pixel Fold. Do you think Samsung have a competitor? Ooh, potentially. I think Samsung have way more of a competitor in Google doing it than any of the other manufacturers, in my personal opinion. I love that the camera bar is still there, but it's different. Yes, it's a great evolution. I think it gives us a preview of what potentially the camera bar aesthetic will look like for the Pixel 8 series and Pixel 8 Pro series. Now, I wouldn't say it's going to be a standalone bar. I don't think they're going to do that. I think it still will merge into the frame, but I think it gives that aesthetic and look of what it should be for the Pixel 8 series. Reminds me of whatever Samsung, can't remember. That's going to be the Galaxy S10 series that you're referring to. Yeah, it's the Galaxy S10 series that's referring to. I wonder if they will have an under-display camera at launch, and that is a good pickup, Jimmy. I completely forgot about that. And that might be a good pickup. And I think based on the renders, based on what we're seeing, it looks like maybe they are going with a UDC. Interesting. I can't wait to see if this is true. I'm more eager to see if this is true. And look, credit where credit's due. Someone like Prosser, yeah, when he puts these type of leaks out, I'll be dead honest, he tends to be on it. He does tend to be on it. Like, very rare that he gets this type of level wrong, in my opinion. I think he'll probably tweak some few things, but I think this one, again, like I said, best way I can put it, I have more belief in this being real than a Pixel Ultra being real. That's the best way I'm going to put it. I love that Google is doing a wider outer display. This brings wider display competition to the Galaxy Z series. Absolutely. May brothers came in fashionably late. Yes, Cobby, what's good? Hope you're well. That's the intern right there. Coming through. Nice. Yes. Oh, yeah. Got to test out call screening for the first time. And oh, my goodness, it's fun and so good. Call screening is hilarious. Call screening is hilarious. Call screening is funny ASF. How are you doing? Hey, Jimmy. How are you doing? Yes. Week's been good. Love it. Out to display is 5.58 inches out there. Okay. Interesting. And then the inside is apparently meant to be 7.57 inch according to Ross Young. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. We're on to something. I like that. But it's really about the aspect ratio and the form factor. Because technically, this is a 6.2 inch display, but as you can see it's a 6.2 inch remote. Yeah, that's what she said. America truly needs more foldable competition. Absolutely. The rest of the world, not just America. Sorry, the outer display is 5.78 inches. Okay, interesting. But again, it's more about the aspect ratio that we want to see. The width, the girth. Again, that's what she said. Would you not get told off by Google, Ben? I know. I feel like I'm walking a fine line, so I always got to protect myself. But I'm a man of my people first, and I think people want this to be discussed. And again, I'm not financially endorsed again, so I'm kind of cool. I'm walking a thin line, but we rock with it. We go. Same. I think it will be real next year. But do you not think you should do the Motorola stuff? No, fold. I'm biased. Do the fold. Forget the flip form factor. Do the fold. True. Pixel 6a is going to be reduced to $299 here in the UK for Black Friday, and they offer £106 for the iPhone 5C trade-in. Now that's a bargain. And I say if that's the case, you better get it. Pixel 6a for that price, undefeated. Supposedly the inner camera is in the bezel. Whoo, that's smart. Inner camera in the bezel, that's smart. Samuel Lyons, you're dropping gems, man. That is wait a minute. All right. I mess with that. I do mess with that. I do vibes with that. I do vibes with that. Let's right. I do vibes with that. I do vibes with that. Okay, let's do a poll. Will the inner okay, let's do a poll. Will the inner camera be in the bezels? Bezels on the Google on the Pixel Fold. Yes, no. Fold. Okay. Want to do that? Arts community. We're gonna put a poll in there. Try it out, man. Yeah, vote. Will the inner camera be in the bezels on the Pixel Fold? Mm. I bet you Google will reveal the event in the next few months due to the leaks and rumors. You know, they are like, yeah. Google really like taking control of the situation, man. They really do. They really do. Cast your votes up there. Let us know. Sam Lyons, man. That's a good pickup. I like that. Gotta love call screening. Call screening is funny. Call screening is absolutely hilarious. Gotta love it. Looking forward to seeing the device. However, it's first gen, so expect faults. Still Pixel, still Team Pixel regardless. Yeah, of course. My main thing is just a software level and how far they're gonna go to implement things on a system level because Google don't tend to put things on top to pick up the slack of the main system level software shortfall. This is what Samsung are good at. They've got good luck. They've got advanced features of labs, and they've just got One UI itself as a whole layer by itself that can pick up a lot of slack that isn't there on on an Android level. Like doing multitasking with Instagram on split screen, you can't do that natively on Android. Right, it's one of those apps that doesn't support, but Samsung with One UI brute forces it to the point where you see the pop up coming. This app doesn't support multitasking. Yeah, we're going forward anyway, and we are making it work, and it works smoothly. And that's the difference right there. Those shortfalls, how are they going to do it? The foldable multitasking experience on One UI is so good because they've been able to pick up so much slack on the native level that just isn't supported. I know it's going to sound super, super weird, but call screening literally makes me want to get calls from scammers even more. Yeah, I know. Oh, man. Call screening is just hilarious. The whole China US political thing is really affecting the Android market. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Personally, I don't think so. I think it is. It's not affecting it in a bad way. It's not affecting it where things are not good on the Android side, but it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. I wonder if Google's hinge design will allow them to do flex mode like the Galaxy. That's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how that is basically going to go when it comes to what we're seeing when it comes to the flex hinge. What we're seeing when it comes to the flex hinge, and it's an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting one. It's definitely going to be an interesting one. Okay. Who's put Tatenda as a hidden user? Who did that? Who put TC as a hidden user? That's crazy. Uh, Tatenda. She. Someone put you as a. I was thinking, why am I not seeing your comments, bro? Anyway, let me save it. Oh no. God. Community, give me a minute. Hidden users. Mm. 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 Oh, okay. Press save. Yeah, it's weird. I wasn't seeing Jimmy's laughing. Whew. Okay, okie doke. I've rectified it. We are 41 minutes into the live stream, and it's a crazy one. It's a crazy one. Let me find a bookmark so we'll talk about all things okay, where are we with this one? Let me open up this tab. No, this one here. and go here, and we'll have a look at this one. Let's see. Let me go into studio mode. Boom. Transition. Foldable iPhone is here. It ain't from Apple though. Oh my goodness. So basically, shout out to Ben Geskin. This is from his tweet, but obviously the video is there. It's in Chinese, Cantonese, or Mandarin dialect. I'm not sure which one. And it basically says a craftsman from China rebuilt his iPhone 13 Pro and made it foldable. The bottom half of it houses a motherboard with the chip and a memory, while the top half holds the battery, sensors, and cameras. The hinges were used from the Motorola Razr 2020, and the body with had to be 3D printed. That's insane. That is actually insane. Let's look at it. That's crazy. That is flipping crazy. That is flipping crazy. That's mad still. Someone took an iPhone 13 Pro, used the body design and hinges from the Motorola Razr 2020, 3D printed it, put the stuff at the bottom, and we've got an iPhone Fold. Forget waiting for Apple. Forget waiting for Apple. The guy says he literally went Thanos and said, "Fine, I'll do this myself." He just went Infinity Gauntlet and just built himself an iPhone foldable, and he didn't even wait. That's just crazy. I'm looking at that, and that's just crazy. How long is it going to take for Apple to join the foldable squad? I just don't think they'll ever do it. I know it sounds cliche, but I don't think they'll ever do it. Let's see. John said this rumored price. Yeah, so 1700 or 1800. Let's hope it's lower than that at release. I don't think it will, unfortunately. I think that price sounds about right. Maybe Google might undercut, but because of the XL form factor, I don't think it's gonna be anything less than 1800. We might get lucky and then maybe it might be 1700, maybe 1600. But for that large XL form factor, the cost of build, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be lower than that. But manage my expectations. Google are good at keeping a competitive price throughout and through in. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that looks like. Let's do a content recap for Lover of Tech Media, as we do. We are 8 subscribers away from hitting 27k subs. 8 subscribers, just 8 subscribers away from hitting 27k subs. So let's make it happen, people. Let's make it happen. Let's really make it happen. Let's go. Bang. Hold on. One. Claire. Of course, it's not from Apple. Give Apple another 5 years, and even then, I don't think they're going to be on doing it. All right, boom. Where are we? Where are we? Here we go. So, Lover of Tech Media, baby, we are just 8 subscribers away from 27k. And then the road to 30k subs, even though the end of the year is nearing and things are getting tight, we're still going to push as close to, if not to still try and hit 30k as much as possible. Yes, of course, we did the Pixel 7 versus the Pixel 7 versus the Galaxy S22 camera comparison. Done really well. 11k views on it. Really appreciate it, man. If you compare it to, it's actually matched the views that we've gotten with the Pixel 7 Pro versus the iPhone 14 Pro Max camera comparison, which is really good to see. It's even done better than the Pixel 7 Pro versus the Pixel 6. And obviously, the one that's on top is obviously the Galaxy S22 Ultra versus the Pixel 7 Pro, which I'm really happy, and I really do appreciate in that retrospect. Give that a watch again. Goes in full detail. You know, we have a new series where I pretty much did the monthly update breakdown of the Pixel 7 Pro, which is obviously their first monthly update after the phone being released. Now, again, put it this way, when we had the phones pre-release, it was on the October update, but it was on the September update, but before the phone was released, we did get the October update, meaning that more of buyers that actually get the phone do have the October update out of the box. So technically the November update is the first OTA update for it. I go pretty much in depth, show you, the changes, if there's any updates, and also how to manually install it yourself. And again, shout out to my guy Damien Wild. He really, really came through clutch and really showed me the ropes to make sure I knew what I was doing. And I put that tutorial in there as well. So it's a full breakdown with chapters and everything. So yeah, hopefully everyone else does have, from the Pixel 4a and above till now, do have the November update. And MediaTek. It looks like MediaTek is coming. MediaTek are on smoke. It looks like what we're seeing right now. And again, the Snapdragon Summit in Hawaii is happening right now. So we should be seeing the official announcement of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, if that's what they're going to be calling it. I'll be doing a reaction to that as well. But MediaTek have played their cards. Second generation 4nm process from TSMC. First one to do that with Wi-Fi 7. So many things that they've got going on here. The Dimensity 9200. And I think this is a good turnaround for MediaTek. And they've even said it, that the PSVR 2 from PlayStation with Sony and what they're doing is powered by a MediaTek chipset. So yes, go give this a watch. I was a little bit bummed that it didn't do as well as I was expecting it to do straight away, but it's picked up and is about to do 1K views in a week, which I'll still take it. Once there's a K in front of it, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. We still stay grounded and we do what we need to do. So definitely give that a watch and come through. Sam Mobile, of course. We're going through the last 3 weeks of being at Sam Mobile, and I'm definitely sure that the anchor whitelisted and boosted this, because how this has got 54K views with minimal comments. Again, I'll comment. I've got nothing to do with that. That's on a sponsor. Did the Beta 2 breakdown of the Fold 4, sponsored in there as well, so definitely go support that. And then obviously we did the S22 Ultra versus the Pixel 7 Pro camera comparison. Repackaged it, put it on the Sam Mobile channel as well, as they wanted it to. Yeah, pretty much coasting through, doing whatever I need to do that's needed on Sam Mobile. And obviously the big one was the official release of One UI 5 as well, with Android 13, which has got great views on there as well, which I'm thankful for. Consistently with all the other previous ones that are around 30K, 33K, 29K, and obviously this one, which is the highest viewed one, that I'm really, really, really proud of and happy with. And yeah, I can hold my head high and be proud of what I've done when it comes to the content over at Sam Mobile. Watch out for Lover of Cars, man. We've got our first full review coming through very soon. Obviously, we've got our first video, which has done over 100 views. Yes, I'm happy about that. That was 3 weeks ago. But first full review is coming on that. So definitely watch out. There's going to be content on there that I'm really, really proud to be starting off with the homie TC. Whoo. That's pretty much wrapping up. Let's see if there's anyone in the comments, and let's go through it and let's see. Has anyone heard much from CS 2022? I remember getting a notification earlier from the Snapdragon Summit 2022, 10 p.m. GMT UK time. Maybe 2023 is what you're referring to. About to share the stream on my Twitter. Appreciate that. Yes, Johan, hands up and clapping. Appreciate that, man. Nice one. We are just about to hit the 50-minute mark, and we might do an early shutdown one, to be honest, because I've still got A-roll to record. So I need to record the A-roll and, yeah, pretty much get in. As I tagged you as well, Ben. Yes, Joshua, with the Ukraine flag. Yes, of course, man. I appreciate that. Nice one. Thank you. I've been noticing. Appreciate that, Jimmy. Thank you. Did anyone see the MediaTek CEO and CEO saying to someone about something because they will be at Hawaii? Oh, I didn't see that. Maybe throwing a bit of shade. Yes. Right. Q&A. Ask me any question. Just wrapping it up. We are pretty much going to do an early shutdown one. We've had that as the main topic. I've shared my thoughts on the Pixel Fold, and basically I've said it. Boy, it looks like these two are about to have a kid. And if that's the case, I'm all for it and I want it. Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. Anyone hearing the rumors of the Pixel 8? Nope. It's all about the Pixel Fold apparently at the minute. All right, more of you. 17 votes. I'm going to end the poll. And it looks like more of you are actually saying right? That, yeah, 76% of you are saying that the inner display camera is going to be in the bezels. And if that's the case, some alliance, man, that's a good shout. Yes, Mr. Bailey himself, Wild Grandma General, and of course, you know it, it's Portland, Jamaica in the building. What's good? What's good, Bailey? Got to protect him at all costs, man. Appreciate you being here and showing up and showing out as per usual. Yeah. How do you feel about the Fold 5 possibly getting the S Pen in the Fold? That is the natural progression. It just needs to be done. Samsung, I know we put up, we criticize because you're doing great and you can do it. You need to find a way to put the S Pen into the Fold. Simple as. It just needs to happen. Done. Or you need to find a way to add a magnetic attachment. Whatever you need to do, you just need to get it done. That S Pen needs to be bundled with the Fold and it needs to be embedded in there one way or another. Magnetic attachment or inside the silo, like what we do with the S22 Ultra, as well as what we've seen with the previous Note series. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Wrapping it up, wrapping it up, wrapping it up, people. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Any questions that you have, let me know. Any questions you have, let me know. Whew, 100, and I appreciate that. And that pretty much wraps up your Monday Night Tech and Chill Show Unplugged. Linked in the description below. Chapters will be in here as well. Go watch everything in terms of the referencing of this all original content that was coming from Front Page Check with this alleged rumors and leaks of what the Pixel Fold is about. So yeah, I'll say my question: who is the Fold for? I've always wondered. The Fold 4 is for a powerful user and power user like me. If you are really into having the most amount of flexibility in how you use your phone, in terms of a phone being its own kickstand in its own way, where it can be used in flex mode, you can use a selfie as the main camera, so many different things, man. It's endless. If you just want an endless experience in terms of the physical hardware mixed with the software, multitasking, camera UI, um, app continuation, um, so many different things. Dex, true multitasking with up to 3 apps or 4 apps at the same time on the screen without it feeling cramped. Yeah, that's who the foldables for. Hopefully that answers your question. All right, 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 all right. And pretty much that is it for me. So, shutting up shop. Hope you're all safe during this time. Really, really enjoyed the stream. Thanks for everyone showing out and showing in. Chapters in the description below. Hope you're all safe during this time. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.